Ladies and gentlemen, our following contest is bout number 9 of the evening, and this fight's brought to you by Bottoms Up Bartending. Fighting out of the blue corner, Tandia Singleton. And ladies and gentlemen, her opponent fighting out of the red corner, Michelle Russell. Ladies and gentlemen, our following bout is bout number 9 of the evening, and this fight is brought to you by Bottoms Up Bartending. 3 by 3 minute rounds in the Super Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, trained by Boy Pramari, with Superboy in her corner, out of Naksu Muay Thai, with an official weight of 54.75 kilograms. She's had 9 fights and is fighting out of Queensland, Tandia Singleton. And across the ring is her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, trained by Andy Colgrave and the team out of the ring gym, with an official weight of 54.80 kilograms, a record of 10 fights, 8 wins, 2 losses, fighting out of Braybrook, ladies and gentlemen, Michelle Russell. When the action begins, your man in charge in centering is wrong. Both fighters conceal the ring.
Another interstate battle here. Singleton, 9 fights, 2 wins. So she's going to want to turn that ratio around in turn. Michelle Russell from the ring gym, 31 years of age, 10 fights, 8 wins, an 80% win ratio for her, coming off a loss, but looking to redeem herself here tonight.
round one.
And here we go back to the action. The girls have been putting up a massive performance this evening, and here we have another female matchup. Tandia Singleton in the blue, Michelle Russell in the red. This is Queensland versus Victoria. Queensland versus Victoria always means it's going to be a barn burner. And I'll tell you, I've seen Michelle Russell fight quite a few times. She's really great little performer, Hammer.
Yeah, looking at Singleton, though, I always watch the fighters when they step in the ring at the start. And she was standing there very almost, I can't describe the word for it, almost fearful. Like she was standing there a bit overwhelmed by the size of the event, perhaps.
Well, I'll tell you what.
A long way from home, from Naksu Gym up there in far north Queensland. She's had a lot of experience, but she's going to want to find her groove because Russell is fast starting and a high output fighter. She's going to be in her face like that and trying to make a statement here tonight, Michelle Russell. With the 80% win ratio, she's going to want to redeem herself from her loss against Erin Harnberger in the last hardcore show. I'm looking at Singleton, and she looks a little tentative, Nicholas. That's probably a word for it.
And we saw that earlier tonight from a nugget little fighter who also seemed a bit overwhelmed. But certainly, I'll tell you what, if I was heading into the ring against Michelle Russell with a 10-fight, 8-win record, I'd be nervous too.
At the end of the day, you put, for me, I go, you put yourself in there and you've got to really go all out. It's a fight. You're not there to make friends. Going back in the day, for me, when I was fighting, I fought people, didn't want to be their friends before the fight, didn't want to be their friends after. Got enough friends. We're there to fight. You're there to hurt each other. So when you step in, you've got to fight like your life's depending on it. And don't worry about who's watching or what anyone says. Just worry about the job at hand. And that's pretty much Michelle Russell's attitude. I feel she's just in there to get in, get it done, and hurt the opponent.
Tandia is coming off a win. Maybe she can harness a bit of that confidence, a bit of that positivity and bring it here tonight.
Absolutely. You've got to believe in yourself, especially when someone's standing in front of you trying to punch your face in. You've got to back yourself because there's no hiding. When you're in the ring, you put yourself in there and you've got to get the job done.
Yeah, that's it. There's nowhere to go to, is there? Good, even pace. I think this is probably the calmest opening to a fight we've seen this evening. Only a few seconds left in the first round. These ladies are weighing in at 55 kilograms. And another great matchup. Let's see what happens in the second round.
Number one.
Good round for the red corner. Michelle Russell from the ring gym. Andy Colgrave, the birthday boy in the corner there with her. And of course, Russell working down at the ring gym as well, helping out with classes. So she's immersed herself in the fight game. In turn, we've got Tandia Singleton from Queensland.
Yeah,
this is certainly the big stage for her.
Yeah,
maybe one of the biggest shows she's been on to date.
This one brought to you by Bottoms Up Bartending. Tandia Singleton, Michelle Russell. This is round number two.
Back to the action. Michelle Russell had a great first round, but Singleton's coming out all guns blazing. Singleton up against the rope, which was a bit of the story of the first round. And Michelle, clear-eyed, not perturbed by the onslaught in any way, shape or form, but certainly Singleton seems to be a bit more, bit of a slip there, but seems to be far more composed in this first round. Again, the commentator's curse, Hammer.
Yeah, clash of shins. She needs to get a bit more aggressive and try and back up Russell, because Russell in the first round had it all pretty much her way. So Singleton is going to have to take this fight right up to Russell and make a statement here. Trying to get that right hand to land. Into the clinch they go. Big knees.
Singleton's trying to land big shots there, Hammer, and whereas Michelle is just, she's happy to take smaller shots, more accurate shots, happy to get a softer kick to the leg rather than try and throw the biggest headshot she possibly can. So perhaps that more measured approach from Russell's going to pay out. Maybe, I don't know, you know, maybe Singleton will get lucky and land one of those bigger shots.
Russell throwing some good hands. It's been good to see the fighters from the ring gym let their hands go a little bit more. Obviously, Indigo Boyd down there also working with Andy Colgrave. Indigo was quite a good boxer as well, and you know, in his career was a good freestyle fighter. So it's good to get that blend, I feel, at the ring gym, where they've got someone that was a bit of a freestyle fighter working in with Thai stylist Colgrave, who also is renowned as a great trainer of UFC fighters as well, Andy. So you can mix it up in the MMA and the Muay Thai and indeed the kickboxing. So they've got a good recipe happening down at the ring gym. And tonight, I feel they've had a good hybrid blend or fight style. Nice push kick there, Russell.
And of course, the ring gym is located in Victoria.
Push kick to the face from Russell, taking it up to the next level. Singleton. Better round for her, better than the first, definitely. So she looks to be, you know, the nerves. She looked nervous. That's probably the word I was looking for. She just looked nervous standing in the corner at the start of the first round. I feel the nerves are slowly dissipating, and hopefully she can thread it all together and get another win for herself. That's what she'll be hoping for. In turn, Russell will be looking to keep that high percentage win ratio happening.
Only about 15 seconds left in this second round. I think we're going to safely say that we're going to be heading into the third and final round tonight. Again, well matched, even pace. And second round is down.
Be heading into the third.
Round number 2.
And there was a better round for Singleton from the girl from far north Queensland. She was a bit more competitive, absolutely, in the second than she was in the first. Very nervous in the first, I feel. So the fight is still within her grasp. But one would have to say that Michelle Russell would be looking fairly healthy on the scorecards.
There we see the action. Both fighters swarming at each other. Nice little push kick there from Singleton.
Both fighters touch gloves. This is the third and final round.
A big thank you to Bottoms Up Bartending for bringing this fight to us. You're watching Hardcore Promotions. Here we have Michelle Russell in the red, Tandia Singleton in the blue. It's anybody's fight to take away.
Needs a big round, Singleton. Has she got something special? Can she pull out a big finish here? Race to the finish line and perhaps get a win.
Her corner was certainly enthusiastic, emphatic, in fact, that she needed to up the activity in this third round, and so far so good.
One of the technical, I suppose, things that I see with Singleton is when she kicks low, she doesn't step across enough. It's a very linear round kick, if that makes sense. Her legs are not as wide as her shoulders, and she doesn't get a lot of rotational power on that low kick. She almost kicks up. So if she started to chop a bit more down with that shin, she may have a bit more stopping power with those low kicks. She's got the timing, but the technique is a little bit off. Inside thigh kick, nicely done from Russell. Singleton tries to bring the hands over the top. Catch.
Beautiful sweep there from Russell.
Nice catch and takedown from Russell. That'll score well for her. Again, looking to catch the leg. So now she's even reaching down low, trying to catch that leg kick. Push kick nicely done, Russell. Bread and butter stuff, but all scores well and makes for a clean fight.
And of course, basics can win fight. We see that all the time. Russell switching her stance there. Singleton's corner just screaming instructions.
If she just stepped her lead foot a little bit more to the left, she'd definitely get more power on that leg kick, Singleton. Her feet a little bit too narrow, so she's cutting her power or her rotation on the low kick.
And you can see the reaction from Russell, right? Like she's not worried about it. She's felt it. She's copped it throughout the fight this evening, and she's not perturbed.
That's exactly right. You want to get the respect of your opponent by hurting him with every shot. So once they feel the power and they're like, okay, I can walk through that, they certainly will. Russell's nice push kick. She's used that push kick to good effect throughout the fight. It's one of the basic techniques, but it's, for me, one of the best.
And that's the second time that Singleton's hit the deck in this round. That's going to score well in a very evenly matched fight. It looks like Russell might be taking away the win.
Doesn't only score well, but it deflates your opponent's confidence. So when you get dropped with a push kick, it's like, oh man, you know, it does distract you from your game plan. So it's a basic technique that can bring big dividends. Good fight. Good evenly contested matchup.
Fight, ladies and gentlemen.
So both fights with close enough to 10 fights. Experience. The win ratio was all the way of Russell, and I feel tonight she'll add to her winning ways and take nothing away from Singleton. She certainly was a bit nervous in the first, but second and third round did a bit better for herself. So we wish her all the best for the future also.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we head to the judges' scorecards for our decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 30-27 to your winner via unanimous points decision. Red corner,